In this video, Kevin and I are going to be talking about the best and the worst foods in November 2025.
Hard to believe.
I know.
We're already in November.
I know.
Yours flown by.
Yes, it has. So the first thing we always talk about is the things that we hated. The worst of the month.
Never buy.
Yeah, and if they ended up in this video, that means we had to have really disliked them, because there's a lot of things that are just kind of mediocre. But
Or we don't like,
right.
but we don't hate.
Right, or they're not our particular taste, but somebody else might really like them.
They didn't do a bad job on them, it's just not ours.
Right, these are things that we think they genuinely did a bad job on, and they should not be made.
No one should eat them.
No one should eat them. Not just us, but nobody. Okay, so I have the Yasso. This is frozen Greek yogurt. This is the coffee chocolate chip. And Kevin really loved this one. It smelled like wet dog feet and puppy breath. Tasted bitter, very old, stale coffee.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, neither one of us liked it.
Neither one of us liked it, and I like coffee desserts. Kevin's not the hugest fan of coffee desserts.
I don't mind them as long as they're not really bitter and strong and nasty.
But I usually really love coffee desserts, and this was horrible. They need to rethink that one.
Yeah.
We tried other flavors in that same video, if you're curious. And then this is a complete surprise, because these are Cleveland Ketchup Company. These are chips. These are the ghost pepper ketchup flavored chips. And I wrote very strong chemical, the chemical smell and chemical flavor. I didn't like the ketchup. The ketchup was too sweet, but overall it was all chemical. And I was trying to think back when I was getting the stuff out for this video. Have we ever had any potato chips in the hates? I don't know that I've ever hated.
Unless it's a truffle or something. We just.
I was gonna say there may have been some truffle flavored ones, but because we really don't like a strong truffle flavor.
No. But then again, we may not have put them in hates because they could have been fine for other people.
I know. I don't know. But these were really bad, and we bought these at Jungle Jim's International Market in Ohio. And Cleveland is in Ohio, and so we just really did not like these at all.
Yeah, I mean, the actual brand of the ketchup might be really good, but they didn't go good with the chips.
No, the chips are just terrible chips.
Whatever, when they converted that over to a powder, it was not good.
Right. Okay, so now all things that we liked enough to where they ended up in this video, because I know we put out lots of videos every single day, and you may not have time to watch all those, so this is the time to get like the best and the worst. So Kevin and I both really like this. And speaking of Jungle Jim's International Market, this is Jungle Jim's International Market brand. Their chocolate bar. I don't know what company's making them for them, but they did a darn good job on the coconut sea salt. Kevin and I both like coconut sea salt, and this was one that we would buy again and again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
Very good. Had the pieces of coconut. It had a nice
and the salt.
flavor.
It had a little saltiness to it, which was weird because you don't usually get salty coconut, and it was just
it
was
worked.
Nice.
It worked, and it was sweet enough. Very good.
Really good. Do you want me to do one?
Sure. Yes.
This is the Sweet Loren's. This is the monster cookie dough. We got it at Meyer, and it was really good. Most of these have been pretty good. The cookie doughs like this.
Yes, and that's a gluten-free brand, and
yeah, if you're gluten-free, definitely investigate those.
This is the gluten-free brand, right? Yes, gluten-free, dairy-free, allergen-free. That's what I thought.
Free of everything.
Yeah, and I think yes, if I was gluten-free, had to buy gluten-free, and I wanted to buy cookies, that's the brand
I would at least experiment with these and try them out, because I think you'll like them, because we've had some other gluten-free stuff that wasn't so good. This is actually really good.
Yeah, that would be my go-to for like refrigerated, ready to bake cookies. Yeah. That would be my go-to brand. I like those. I agree. And you really liked the flavor of those even more than I did. I like them a lot, but I remember Kevin was just really impressed.
Yeah, they're really good.
Okay, I have one. I'm going to show you this because this came as a surprise. The Mod Borup brand is everywhere now. When they first came out, we only saw them at Target. But now you see this brand at Walmart and everywhere. And they're okay. I haven't been crazy about the Mod Borup brand. It's been like, okay, whatever. I don't get the big hype around it. So this came as a surprise that I thought they did such a great job with this, because this is their version of Dubai chocolate. This is their pistachio crunch bar and milk chocolate. And they really did a good job. They nailed it. I think for the price and everything, they got all the elements of the Dubai chocolate. They did a good job. So if you can find this bar, I do not remember where we bought it. It could have been the Fresh Market. They sell a lot of Mod Borp stuff. I just don't remember where we bought it. But if you haven't tried a Dubai chocolate and you want to, this would be a good one to try, because they did a good job.
And you actually tasted some of the pistachio,
yes,
too.
You had all
so many things you don't.
Exactly.
So that's why we mentioned it.
Yeah.
Okay, these are Clancy, which are, there's two Clancy's here, you can tell. This is Clancy covered pretzels. Is yours pretzels too?
Yeah.
This one's the cinnamon bun.
And the salted caramel.
Yeah, these were excellent. They were really good. Normally I don't brag on covered pretzels too much, because they're usually just sweet pretzels and it's not that big a deal. These were excellent.
Yes, these were wonderful. And all Clancy's is an Aldi brand. And you know, just like with every store, sometimes they get it right and sometimes they don't. These they did a wonderful job with both of them, and they're very sweet. And you're going to be showing at the very, very bottom another pretzel. You have several pretzel brands, but that's the one. There's another. Okay.
This is the Flips. Elf on the Shelf is just, you know, a branding, whatever. These are the sugar cookie ones.
So I was going to say, Flips, their Demet's brand, they do, or they used to be Demet's. They used to be a Demet's. They might not be made by Demet's anymore. Let's see. Now I said that. Let's see. What is it? Well, I don't know. They used to be made by the Demet's, and it's so hard to read their bags.
It's dark on blue.
Distributed really by, yeah, this is a different company. Well, okay.
Maybe they're the ones that just made the Elf on the Shelf one.
I don't know. But anyway,
they're really good brand.
The Flips brand, it has always been one you could count on.
Yeah.
It is a very solid brand. And so the reason I wanted to bring them up during the Aldi, talking about the Aldi, is because to get an Aldi brand, a store brand, that honestly is just as good, is a big deal. So I think the Aldi, if you can get these, or if they come back around next year, or if they just have them the same flavor in different packaging, maybe for the spring. Because why would salted caramel be a fall thing?
Well, it shouldn't be.
No, I don't think it should be. And people eat cinnamon buns, cinnamon rolls year round. They, you know, year round.
Yeah,
so
some of the stuff they should just keep out all the time.
And they might put them in different color bags. But if you can get them still, I would get them.
Yep.
But the
and
Flips,
if you like the want to try the Flips brand, this sugar cookie one was excellent.
yes, like,
I mean, like really good.
yes, like you could get obsessed with those.
Yeah, like eat the whole bag.
Yes, they're that. Yes, absolutely, they're that good.
Yeah, they were really good, and they did a good job.
Is that the one that you poured out on the plate and we split them in front of the computer?
Probably. Yeah, I think it was. Because they were in a Ziploc bag, because we saved the bag for this video and we put them in a Ziploc bag.
I put them in a Ziploc bag.
Yes, and I dumped them out.
You dumped them out on a plate and we split them.
We did. We literally split them and we ate them.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought those were the ones.
They were excellent, because they did a really good job of not only just making them sweet, but they actually had a sugar cookie flavor.
Yeah. Okay, I have a lot more than you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I only got two more things.
But okay, you show this one. These are both the Jenny's ice cream. This was the panettone. This was the cranberry panettone with chocolate sprinkles.
And mine's the dulce de leche.
And I think we reviewed them both in the same video. This panettone
was a surprise.
It was a huge surprise because we have never had panettone that we have liked.
No.
And so
it's always been kind of meh.
If we didn't have this channel, then why in the world would we waste our money buying something that we've never had good luck with?
Right,
so,
exactly.
But because we do have this channel, we bought it for the channel and tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely delicious.
They did a good job on it.
They did a wonderful job with it. So if you are like me and you don't necessarily care for the panettone you see everywhere, they're in like these square, odd kind of shaped boxes.
These have
kind of like a bell shape.
Yeah, and it's like with a dome top, and the bread itself has a dome usually on top.
Yeah, it's nothing to us.
Yeah,
but this was so good,
yeah.
and then
the dulce de leche was really good, like a caramely kind of flavor. But they did an excellent job on both of those.
Yes,
they really did.
And then we have Biquette caramels.
Yeah, you can't hardly go wrong with that
These
brand.
are limited release campfire s'mores. I don't think this should be a limited release.
No.
I think s'mores are good year round. Anytime you want one, you should just eat one. But this is another one of those very dependable brands. And they even sell the regular, like the sea salt ones in Kroger and places like that. I remember, I think we bought these at Good Foods Co-op.
I'm pretty sure we did too, because the guy was looking at them at the same time.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. And so this is a really good brand of caramels if you're looking for a good one. And then I have another Aldi brand. These are the Belmont Pie Bites. And these were a big surprise because honestly, I think the worst culprit in Aldi, the most stinkers in Aldi can be found in the frozen desserts.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, and so it's either really good or it's not. And these were really good. The caramel pie bites. Very, very nice.
Yeah, it's surprising how many bad things frozen Aldi has.
Yes. So when you find a good one, it's like, yeah, I need to brag on that one. Okay, then I have the My Three Sons.
Oh, yeah.
My Three Sons.
Good brand, too.
Yes, these were new at Publix, and this is a creamy dip and spread. It's smoky onion. And it was delicious. You get this in the refrigerated section, but it's not with the regular dips. It's over in like the deli specialty dips.
Yeah, where they keep like pimento cheese and stuff like that out.
And My Three Sons also makes wonderful pimento cheese. Yeah, which we reviewed in that same video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another very, very dependable brand. But I don't think we've ever had anything we didn't like from them.
From them, yeah. This is the El Jefe. We found this. This is an energy drink, like a Monster. We found these at Jungle Gyms, I'm pretty sure. And what got my attention was the artwork.
I mean, well, who wouldn't get that attention?
I mean, that artwork, it's like a really great tattoo. It reminds you like that Miami Ink show.
Yes. Can you imagine having a face tattoo like that?
What was his name? Ami James.
Ami James,
something like that. He sounds like a rebel.
Can you imagine seeing somebody walking down the street with a face tattoo like that?
Yeah,
You'd be freaked
really, really cool.
You'd be like, what the heck's going on with this guy?
Yeah, but he looks really cool too. Yeah, I like seeing really cool tattoos like that. But this is the Diablo Punch, and it was nice. I loved it. If I drank energy drinks, and it was only 10 calories for the whole can, I would totally drink that.
There's a lot of really good flavored energy drinks out there. I'm surprised.
Okay, then I'm still ahead of you. I put a lot in my pile.
Yeah, that's all right. She likes to talk.
You think? Then I have some Oreo cookies. These are Remix. And these are they were from a different country. We found them at Jungle Gym. The Czech product of Czech Republic.
Okay.
These are raspberry and vanilla.
They were excellent.
And I said, if they sold these here, that would be my kind of Oreo.
Yeah, people would buy them like crazy. I don't know why they don't.
But it was funny because when this video...
And it's a swirl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, they're 2 layers.
They're 2 layers, but it's Remix.
Yeah.
But when this video came out, I had a lot of people saying... Those have come and gone over here. We can't even find them anymore.
Oh, so we had them over here. I don't remember.
But the date was good on ours, and they were excellent. And I don't know that we've ever done this combination, but they should. It's so delicious, and I love raspberry anyway. Okay, then both of these are from other places. This is the Mars Raspberry Smash. And we may have gotten this from that online place.
Exotic
Boulevard. Yeah, because I'm thinking this is from Australia.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, New Zealand, Australia. Yeah, the Raspberry Smash, Mars. That was another raspberry and raspberry. Yeah, I like raspberry. And then another one. This one was from, I think, Jungle Gyms. This is the Cadbury Dairy Milk Lotus Biscoff. And... it was delicious. This is Ireland, it says.
Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland. But anything with Biscoff,
Dammy's gonna like it, probably.
If they can do it right.
Yeah, if they do a good job.
If they do a good job, I'm gonna like it. And this was a delicious candy bar. No. Okay, I still have. Yeah, go ahead. We are even now.
This is the Hearth and Hand. It's with Magnolia Table.
Yeah.
This is the peanut clusters, and is this something you can make at home? Yes. Was it still excellent? Yes. It was very, very good. They put a really nice amount of salt in there. That's what we really liked about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these, the Magnolia Table, they are more expensive, but I do have to say they came in a tin.
Yes.
And so you do get
this
to...
was a wrapper around
Yeah,
the tin.
you do get to keep the tin, which is really nice.
We bought this at Target, by the way.
At Target, yes. That is a Target
And they're not with the
exclusive
food,
brand.
at least in our Targets. They're not with the food. They're with the
Magnolia Table section.
Other Magnolia Table, like they got a big section of like decorations and stuff. It's kind of stuck on a table in the middle of all that.
Yes.
So if you're not looking there, you may miss them.
In one Target, you could kind of see them. In our other Target, I never walked back in that
They're
area,
back.
and they're
Yeah.
way back in that section.
Yeah.
And I would never have seen them
Yeah.
if we hadn't found them at the other
Yeah,
Target.
because they're the ones that have the hearth and hand, like up front a little bit of the decorations,
it goes-
and then it goes on
goes
back,
long
like
ways.
straight back.
Yeah, and I happened to catch a glimpse in one Target of something.
Where it's kind of in the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas in the other one, you had to really walk.
You
for
wouldn't
it.
have even went there.
No, you would never. If you didn't go in that section to look at stuff, you would not know that there was a table full of food.
But anyway, they're really, really good. Matter of fact, most of the stuff was really good.
Yes, it was. Yeah, they had some nice cheese crackers. They had some really good stuff. So now I have the California Marshmallow Company. We have 2 reviews. I think just 2 reviews. But what happened was Brian in California. He's a viewer, and he sent us marshmallows from the California Marshmallow Company, and we loved them, and we did a video of them. And so the owner of the company, Jessica, sent us another batch of marshmallows just because she saw our video and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so cool. But what was funny is my favorite thing that she sent us was the hot chocolate bomb. It was wonderful, and I am the first person to tell you, don't buy hot chocolate bombs. Don't buy them. Don't go to Target, and they do the hot chocolate bombs, or Walmart, or wherever, and they have Stranger Things, and they have all these, and Frankfurt has all these. Notice Frankfurt doesn't send me anything anymore. They used to send me stuff.
We tell too much truth.
But I literally, when you see people on Instagram that are constantly getting these foods, it's like, okay, but why are they getting them? Well, because they're not telling you anything true about them. They're just saying.
Probably not even trying them, honestly.
Probably not even trying them. Yeah, exactly. So when we're they were sending us stuff for a little while, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Just like, we haven't got anything from Hostess in a long time and stuff like. And a lot of that has to do with, we're going to be honest with you. I don't get anything by lying to you. What would I don't gain anything from lying to you. So anyway, Jessica saw our video and she liked it, and she sent us the hot chocolate bomb, and I wasn't expecting a lot from it. It was like this is the way all hot chocolate bombs should be. Whereas, don't buy any of them from the store because they're all crap. They never work.
They don't melt right.
They don't melt right.
They don't taste good.
No, you're better off just making hot chocolate. This one from her company and her marshmallows. We love.
The marshmallows are really good too.
They're a totally different texture, and the flavors are spot on.
Yeah, they're different than what you buy in a bag in a store.
Yeah, they're not the same. They're not. Yum Mellow is a good brand, but they're not Yum Mellow marshmallows.
No,
They are
these are better.
stuffed puffs or whatever.
Yeah, these are much better.
These are luxury marshmallows, and they're really good.
But you do pay for them. They
You're
are
gonna pay for
expensive,
them.
but they're excellent.
They're very different. Yeah, they would make a great gift, like Brian gave them to us. So we really appreciate those.
I have twigs. Normally we wouldn't eat twigs, but we like these twigs.
And
we
hate twiglets.
Twiglets are awful. I mean, I don't know who eats
Vile.
them. I can't imagine. I don't know why those things are still around, but people love them.
Yes, vile.
It's the UK people.
Yes.
These are Kraft pretzels, buttery, herb, and garlic. That's what these are. They're twisted, but these had a really good. I remember most of the twisted ones. The twisted pretzels have a buttery kind of flavor. These were extra buttery. I mean, they were like, you could taste the butter. And I like a buttery pretzel anyway. So these are really, really good.
Yeah, they were good. And we found those in like the deli department of Kroger. And a lot of people in that video said, I've never heard of that brand, but I'll look for them. And we hadn't either. That's why I grabbed them when I saw them, because it's like, oh, this is a new pretzel. But they're very good, and they're worth a try.
I think if you like is it rolled gold? twisted pretzels, the specialty, the selected ones or whatever, the yellow bags.
Yeah.
They have some twisted pretzels too that are very buttery. These are like those.
Yes.
They're very similar to those.
Yeah.
They're really just excellent pretzels.
So then, the last thing I have to show you is we mentioned Brian with the marshmallows. Brian was very generous because he sent us the C's 2025 Advent Calendar, which a lot of people are disappointed it's sold out. It sold out very, very quickly. And Brian actually
got lucky.
He ordered it. He was on it. He must be on their mailing list probably. But he went into the shop after we did the review and he asked them, are you going to get more in? And they said, no, we're not going to be getting any more.
I'd say they only ordered a certain amount of boxes and that was it.
Yes. And they are very, very popular, and it's because they do a good job.
C's is excellent chocolate.
Yeah, it is, and I can show you.
Well, I'm surprised
if you didn't watch the video.
If they had done it the same way they did last year, we would have never said.
I wouldn't have bought it again. No, last year I was disappointed.
Yeah, they did really good.
Because what they did was they filled it with a lot of those cheap foil covered chocolates, which
it's still their chocolate, but it's
their
just,
chocolate.
It's literally just solid chocolate.
But it's just solid chocolate, exactly. So it's like
and a bunch of them.
It was so many of them that it's just plain milk chocolate that it's like it's pretty, but it wasn't like if you want the C's chocolate experience, you want to try a bunch of their different flavors. Yeah. That's what this
they did a good job.
Yes, they gave you a bunch of their different flavors. Am I trying to open it from the wrong side? Yes, I was. This is so cool, and I will keep this box.
And you definitely pay for that box.
You're definitely paying for the box, yes.
But yeah, think about it. They could only buy so many of these boxes.
Right.
You know, and then once they ran out of the boxes, it's not like they could rapidly get more of these because they're specially made.
Right. This is a beautiful box. You can keep it.
It's sturdy.
It's very sturdy. You can fill it yourself with whatever you want.
Yeah, you can use this every year.
I mean, if you wanted to go cheap and buy Hershey Kisses.
The little Hershey's miniatures.
You could. You could put those in the drawer. And I plan on just displaying it.
But if you had kids, think about it. If you had little kids and they enjoy opening something every day, they would like that. Just stick it with anything.
Yes, so Brian paid $80 for this. But you can keep it, and it's very sturdy.
And it's a magnet seal. So when you close it, a magnet holds it together.
Yes. So what we liked about that was you got so many different chocolates from C's, and that's what you wanted. And the only thing that we said that we wish they had was they need a cheat sheet.
To say what each number is.
100% you need a cheat sheet. And honestly, I don't want it on the box because
I don't want to know what I'm doing.
I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
But if they just gave you a piece of paper inside, where if you wanted to look, or put it on in the days, because
you could put it in the days, but I would rather have it on just a piece of paper. They could literally print a piece of paper out and stick it in the middle of it,
and it would be fine. That's enough. Yeah, just print it out, go cheap. That's enough. But something to tell you what they are, just in case you do have allergies.
Nice.
Because you might, if you have allergies, you might be able to have one, but you might not be able to have this one. Yeah. So that's going to be the difference there. But
that would be the only thing I'd massively. They need to have a cheat sheet.
Yes.
I would also like to see next year, because I would probably, knowing what this looks like now, I would buy it again next year.
It's good.
But I would recommend that they add a specialty flavor that they only have for the holiday, or only in these boxes. That would be. You talk about really selling out. That sucker would sell out.
It would be the Advent Calendar exclusive, and you can only get that flavor in that Advent calendar.
Cool. Like an eggnog or something. They probably have. I'm just saying something like that.
Yes, they should do that. I hope they listen. They need to get on that now for next year.
Yeah, they're not listening to me, trust me. They're not watching this video, that's for sure.
But that is smart. I love that.
Because they could double the amount they sell and still sell out of them if they did an exclusive flavor.
Yeah, an exclusive Advent calendar flavor. Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
Okay, no, I love it.
I should have been in marketing, but it would have been me.
Yeah.
I'd be a millionaire now if I was in marketing.
We're still $1 million away from being a millionaire.
Yeah, well, that's what it translates on. Yep, still $1 million short of being a millionaire.
Yeah, that's us. Truly. But Kevin has another channel, Switching Gears. called Lunchtime Review, and he does videos 5 days a week. 1 day a week he goes out to eat, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the other 4 days a week, he's either doing a frozen meal or he's doing sandwiches or shelf stable or something like that.
Yeah, something easy to take to work, to heat up or eat or whatever, or eat at night at home. I have one, and I liked it. This is the Yellowstone Down on the Ranch Country Fried Steak and Mash. First of all, I love country fried steak regardless. I love country fried steak. I order that at restaurants all the time.
Like Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite meals. That's my go-to. We bought this at, it was at Walmart. It was a little more expensive. Well, I guess not nowadays. It was $5.94, which is kind of becoming the normal for meals. I gave this a 4.5, so that's out of 5.
Yeah.
I said, the only thing I said was the flavors were excellent. I really, really liked the flavor. The only thing I said was it has air fry and oven and directions as well. I would do it in the air fryer or the oven if you possibly can, because the edges of the country fried steak gets really tough and dry in the microwave.
Okay. They
really, really dry it out. And so I would do it in the air fryer if you can. What's weird about these, the air fryer directions also require a microwave. You air fry the country fried steak, but you microwave the potatoes. It's weird. So
you still need to have a microwave.
You still have to have a microwave, or you can just do it in the oven by itself, and do it in the oven. It's going to be better too. But it got really, really like dried out and tough around the edges in the microwave, which a lot of these meat meals do.
But you did both in your review?
I just did the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Because you can either do one or the other. And I said, you know what, since I need the microwave anyway, I'm just going to do the microwave and be done with it. And my only advice is do it in the oven or the air fryer. That would be, you're just going to have a better texture experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you went...
They're really good flavors.
So Kevin, like I said, you didn't have any hates?
No hates this month.
Okay.
I really have to really dislike it to really hate it. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to eat any more of this.
So there were 4 Thursdays in November. And so is this the opposite order?
This was the newest, so you went oldest is the
So at the first of the month, the first Thursday, Kevin went to Culver's, and you had their roasted garlic and bacon pub burger, macaroni and cheese,
cheese and mac.
Cheese and mac, and that was a special thing.
Yeah.
Or new or something.
It was new. You don't want to have a macaroni. They're saying cheese and mac because they're supposed to be more cheesy.
More cheese than macaroni.
Yeah.
And then you had their pumpkin spice shake, and then you went to Shake Shack. And I was in the car for this video.
Got the same burger, actually.
And I even talked at the end of this video because normally I'm not part of those videos.
Yeah.
But this one, I wanted to try this burger too. It was the French onion burger. And you got onion rings. And then you had Subway. And you got the Turhamkin sandwich and the raspberry cheesecake cookie. And then the newest out to eat video was actually... came out on Thanksgiving Day, and you had Taco Bell, you got the Frank's Red Hot Burrito, the steak and poblano quesadilla, and you got 3 fan style items.
Right. My favorite out of all these was probably the Subway or the Culver's, honestly. That was probably my 2 favorites if I had to pick out of the 2. Nothing here was like, wow, blow you away, spectacular, but they were all decent. The Shake Shack burger, I'll talk about that really quick because we can both talk about that one. It was good. It really did have a good flavor to it.
It
was super messy. They had so much of that French onion soup kind of gravy like stuff on there. It would just drip everywhere. And one of the disadvantages we found was they're supposed to have like little crispy onion things on them. They weren't crispy.
They weren't crispy.
You didn't even know they were on there. They was all just mushy. But it had a good flavor to it. So I would get that again. If I were to go to Shake Shack right now, I would buy one of those. It was really, really good. Their onion rings were just okay, but...
earlier we talked about companies sending us stuff. For a very, very short time, McDonald's was sending us free stuff.
Yeah.
And
like promotional things they were going to do.
But then I think they thought that because they were sending us stuff, we weren't going to be honest. We were going to hype stuff up, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people,
they literally just post stuff on their Instagram page
and they're like, and it's like, no, I'm still going to be honest. So once they found out how honest we were, they quit sending us stuff. But anyway, they sent me a tray, a McDonald's tray, and it's like,
it looks like you stole it.
It does. It looks like I walked out of the restaurant with it because it's this brown tray. But it's like the best thing because it's so useful, and we keep it in the car. So when we were at Shake Shack, I'm so glad I had that McDonald's tray, because I put that tray in my lap and I was eating it.
Leaning over.
I've never in my life eaten a burger, any burger at any time, where there's like, it was so messy and there's like gobs of stuff
all everywhere.
So I'm telling you, buyer beware. It is a good burger, but it is the messiest burger. It was like hunks of it that would have been in my lap if I hadn't have had that tray.
That's probably one of the messiest burgers I've had.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can remember right off the top of my head that was almost as messy was the pimento cheese chicken from Joella's Hot Chicken, the sandwich.
Okay.
That cheese was dripping everywhere. I mean, I felt like I
wasn't there for that.
Dropping it everywhere. So anyway,
but that was a good burger.
It was a good burger.
But I would have rather, honestly, it was supposed to be about the onions. And honestly, they would have been better off leaving them off, because ours were so chewy that when you would take a bite, you would pull out this big string of onion, and it was just hard to eat.
Well, it would have been nice.
It was hard to bite into.
If they left like whole rings of onion and cooked them.
It would have been better.
Which is what French onion soup is, but they should have chopped them up.
Yeah,
and
it would have
made
been
smaller
easier
bite-sized
to eat.
pieces.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Culver's was really good. It was really strong garlic, so you better like garlic, because it's going to be some strong garlic. Matter of fact, it was so strong garlic you couldn't already taste the bacon. The macaroni and cheese was okay, and the pumpkin spice was good. I mean, I don't mind those. The Subway was really good. I liked it better than the Wawa's. Gobbler or whatever sandwich, because that gobbler sandwich, they put gravy on it, which I think
it was messy.
It was super messy. That was true. That's another really messy sandwich.
It's not a burger, it's a sandwich, but it was really
dripping
messy.
everywhere. Like I said, their mistake was they put gravy on it, and the gravy was just like dripping. It made everything just wet. I mean, it was just dripping everywhere. The Subway did a better job because it was more dry. So it was really, really good.
Didn't somebody comment to you something like you could have gotten it? It would have been better if you'd gotten it on the side or something.
Yeah, they sell the gobbler from Wawa.
Wawa.
If I'd gotten, they sell the sandwich, but they also sell like a bowl or something like that.
That was it. They said that they
can
always
just get it in a bowl.
That was it. Somebody left
a
comment that they always get the bowl version because it's not so messy. It's easier to eat.
Yeah.
That's what they
So you're
said.
just not getting the bread.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
But the Subway was really good. So if you want to try the Subway out, it's really, really good flavors. And the Taco Bell was good. Taco Bell is one of those things that's like, you get it, nothing's bad. Nothing's going to, in general, most of it's good. It's just not going to blow you away. So even a bad thing at Taco Bell is still pretty good. It's just kind of average. So the worst thing there was the fan stuff. It's just like the freaking McDonald's things. I hate it. McDonald's is worse though. Tammy brought this up to me and pointed this out. And it's like, you're right. The McDonald's thing is literally just a collection of things. Like such and such actor eats a fish sandwich and a cheeseburger and a fry,
and they're gonna put it together
and that's their group of specialty sandwiches.
And
it's like, who gives a crap?
Yeah, who cares? I'm not that crazy about other people to where I have to eat what they're eating.
Yeah,
to where I
know
care.
some people are, but and if you're like that, more power to you. But I'm just not like that, because it's still just a fish sandwich and a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
They did the fan one in Taco Bell. They really did switch out ingredients.
Yes.
So like they had a regular burrito, but they put some crispy strips in there, and so they changed it up a little bit. I still don't think it was necessarily anything you have to have, because it was stuff you could customize it yourself, right? Whatever you want.
Yeah.
But the Frank's Red Hot was really nice. I did like the flavor of that. My favorite was the steak and poblano quesadilla. I really did like the peppers flavor. I wish it had just a little bit more steak in it, but it was still really, really good.
But you said
tons of cheese. I mean,
you said one of those when you got home. You said one of those was nothing.
It was
like
all
it was
rice.
full of rice.
Yeah, it was supposed to be steak and rice, and it was just all rice. At least all these restaurants depends on who makes them.
Exactly. Your experience might be different.
Someone even commented about their steak and quesadilla. The steak and poblano, they got it twice, and one was excellent, and the second time they didn't put quite as much of something, steak or cheese or whatever, and it wasn't as good.
Right.
And it really just depends on your cook.
Yeah.
So it's just, but it was good. It was not a bad thing. I'd still just go get the cheese and eat a crunch and be done with it.
That's Kevin's favorite thing.
I could eat like 5
have a meal with his name on it, That would be.
Oh, I'd get like 2 of those things and be done with
Yeah,
it.
that would be the Kevin Dunn meal.
Cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah, so if you want to eat what Kevin's eating, that's what you would eat. 2 of those.
So everything was good this month. It just wasn't blow you away kind of thing.
Right. Well, and we always read your comments. We really appreciate your comments.
Oh yeah, I don't necessarily reply back, but I always read them.
He always reads them, yes, and I always read them, and we always greatly appreciate you watching the videos, and when you like and subscribe, it means...
It really helps out the channel.
It helps out the channel, and there's a new thing that I don't see it on my end, but you all do.
A lot of videos.
Apparently, there's a new hype button. And people can, if you see that, you can hype the video.
I don't think it costs anything or
oh no,
anything.
It's free.
It's just a free thing.
Oh,
it's kind of like
free.
a like.
Yeah, it's like a like, except apparently they send it out to more people or something, or they recommend it to more people.
Hype is all you can. Hype, hype, hype.
I really try. A lot of people at the end of every one of their videos, they'll say like and subscribe. It's one thing. I really try not to do that because I feel like it's going to get on people's nerves, but it absolutely helps the channel, and I do really appreciate it. And if you are a Patreon member or a YouTube member, again, you don't even realize how much we appreciate that. It means a lot to us, a lot to the channel. It helps a lot. It helps buy things that you see every month. You know, we can take that and we can apply it to, you know, our groceries and share it with you all. So we appreciate that so much. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you at the end of December.
We will also have our yearly follow-up.
Yes, our yearly. It's gonna. There will be a whole. So there will be 2 videos. There will be a best and worst of the month, but then there's gonna be a best and worst of the whole year, and that's always a lot of fun to look back and see what we had at the very beginning of the year.
Yeah, stuff that they had at the beginning of the year. It's already gone.
It's already gone.
And they don't even sell it anymore.
Yeah, don't even sell it anymore.
And we loved it, but they don't sell it
Happens
anymore.
all the time.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.